Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better for you. Today we're going to be trying out Samira, and with a brand new build I've never really taken into a adventure before. It's been a minute since I played Samira, so I wanted to play her some more, especially since we got her to 6 stars. So we didn't really play her too much. We did like one video with her once we got her to 6 stars. And also for Samira, I always kind of go for a very similar build, which is like double chase gun, crown guard, and an overwhelm relic. I really do like that build, but I figured gotta try to experiment something else with her. So we're trying to go for a build right here that's all about generating just a ton of cards. So we have Spellweaver Symphony, power: when you gain the attack token, create a random spell that costs 2 from your regions in hand. It costs 0 and is fleeting. So it's giving us a free card to play, free spell to play when we get the attack token. With Samira, that same kind of modifier of when you gain the attack token is the same trigger for her 6-star. So we're going to be trying to get multiple attack tokens, or as many as possible. So we're getting our 6-star to trigger, and we're getting this to trigger, which since we're playing another card, it's just going to help us get more rallies. Perfect attack score, round start, create a perfect attack score in hand, gives you a random keyword, but again, this is just a free spell to play every single round. And then we decided to pair with Chosen by the Stars. Since we're going to be playing a lot of created cards like both these, but then Samira plays a lot of cards, that's going to be buffing up the augment. We'll be able to trigger the Faded every round, giving Samira some more scaling, and then all the other effects are nice as well. Now for Samira right here, I've seen you play 6 cards, resets when you start a round with the attack token. So we're wanting to play a lot of cards in a short amount of time that she can both level and then also give us some rallies, because now when you play 6 or more cards, rally resets when you start the round with the attack token. So we're wanting to play a lot of cards every round that we can. And then for her constellation, the 6-star right here, when you gain the attack token, give allies 4 power this round. So we're trying to do a build that is focused on generating more cards, rewards us for getting the attack token, and it can try to help us get the attack token again. So this should be pretty interesting. Not a build I really ever have done with Samira, but I wanted to try to find something else that could work for her, something different than just always doing the same build. So let's go ahead and grab this here. Now, if you're enjoying our content, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. And let's get into it. Now, last couple times we played her, we went against Swain or we went against the Fiddlesticks Adventure. So I think this time, let's go ahead and try to go against Viego. All right, first power, let's see what we can get here. Sorcery, that'll be nice, give us a little more freedom to play things. Most of our units aren't going to be able to trigger this initially. Yeah, I think let's go for sorcery. That can be pretty solid. Let's go here for Spiderling. This looks fine. We know we're going to draw our Samira because she's currently the only champion we have. So I think let's drop her first so that she can actually see us start to play some cards. Okay, I was thinking they might try to kill her. Stun an enemy, that's... yeah, not too bad. We might want to go for... let's go for a stylish shot. Play our Ruined Reckoner. Great to be able to get that on the board round 1. I think let's go ahead and play this to stun that. Let's use the Hex Core upgrade right here. Alright, we got Overwhelmed, so we actually might go the Midnight Raid on her. Let's go for another stylish shot. And now this will level her.
Beautiful and brutal, just how I like it.
So just like that, so far round 1, we've already played 6 cards. So now we'll be able to attack again. I think let's go ahead and go for another stylish shot, because when we get that back, we'll be able to, or when we attack, we'll be able to get that back. So we can now attack like this. All right, so pretty solid. So right here, let's just drop a double stylish shot, and that'll be game. All right, let's see. Whirling Death, battling ally and enemy strike each other. It's okay. Star Spring, the fact that we could play this for free would be nice. We don't really care about the heal that much, but just a free card to play isn't too bad. The fact that this is a kind of expensive, although it's just a battling ally striking the enemy, so we're not actually getting hit back. Sure, having that on hand could be pretty clutch at times. Go for a support champion, see what we're able to get here. Not terrible. He is expensive, but we could use that cost reduction. We could play him for free. He'd refill our mana. This, with the Forbidden Idol, that's not too bad. And then we play this for like a 3 cost. It generates 2 other cards we can play for free. With Samira, we just want to be able to spam out as many cards as possible. This is a card we could play for free. Not terrible. Tarek is looking just fine. Yeah, I think Udyr here could be pretty good. And let's see. So, shop or spells chest or cutting a card. I think I'd actually like to go for the shop, so let's go for Mistwraith. Now, one thing we didn't factor in, because I haven't really been playing with this that often, is we should have been thinking about our regions for our Spellweaver Symphony, because this creates a card from your regions. So that should have been another factor we were considering. Now, I think we still would have gone with the Udyr and Freljord, because they actually have some pretty good cards, at least I think they do for spells. But it is something that you should be bearing in mind whenever you're using a build like this that is factoring in your regions. So that's going to be free. I don't like the captain. That one's cheap, but we could do better. Yeah, I think we'll still get rid of it. This one I'm a little bit more tossed up on. All right, he's going to probably be too expensive for this round, but we can drop our Samira.
Or forgiveness.
6 damage is a lot, so we could do stuff to try to scale her up, but outdoing the 6 damage, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So that really sucks. We could go for dropping this one here. Let's go for a stylish shot. And then we can go ahead and drop. Yeah, we'll drop this one right here. So also, sadly, we got one of the cards that we won't really be able to use. And we're not going to be able to play the Death's Hand because they're not dropping anything. And let's go ahead and play this here. Since we are getting our mana back with sorcery, we don't really have to worry about banking mana at all. So yeah, some decent damage down, but that really sucks. Samira just getting hit like that.
No place.
Alright, they blew out their mana, so they're about to attack. But let's go ahead and drop our Samira.
Maybe you'll find a rich patron.
Someone's got to invest in all this experimental
Let's
stuff.
drop this here. So this,
What a shame.
we could use the Whirling Death, but yeah, wouldn't be that good.
Our teeth, they will see.
I suppose let's maybe use this right here. So the Whirling Death will go up and hit that, and then he'll kill that one right there. Alright, so we go for a stylish shot. We'll have enough mana for our Ruined Reckoner.
I serve a nobler cause.
And we're probably going to be like one away from actually being able to... Yeah, if we had one more mana, we could drop this and level her up. But now our stacks are just going to reset, which is a little sad. Do we want to attack before they can play anything? We could just drop him. I'm trying to get the mana refill from him, but I don't really know if it's going to be actually worth it. I think let's just drop some of these, try to buff up our units a bit. We'll go for a stylish shot so we can get it back when we attack.
Automatic. Why
Oof, that was a lot of damage, actually. So we don't actually need a lot of this. We can just go ahead and end. GG. Nice. All right, Nar, we don't want another champion. Blood for blood. Deal 1 to an allied follower. Survives for a copy in hand. Hero's Horn. I think we're good. Pick 1 or 2 non-champion cards from the enemy deck. Sure, I guess we'll go for that one. Let's go for the shop up here, see if we can get something fun. I think getting 1 copy of the Whirling Death could be good. Spell skill deal 1 extra damage. We do a lot of those, so sure. And we'll get 1 copy of this. We're already guaranteed to draw it because we have the Farsight on it. And having the Elixir of Skill for a little bit of draw is not terrible. Tusk Speaker is not bad, dealing a little bit of extra damage. But I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and go for Remitter. Let's give it a City Breaker and Dashing Dandy. The other two are pretty solid.
I joined them.
Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this here.
Cautious and quiet. This is our day.
Let's go for Death's Hand.
Really? Where are you?
I think let's go for Udyr, because he's going to refill both of our manas.
Then, young fox, lead us to their heart.
Do we want to go for a Death's Hand again? That one is going to die regardless. I suppose let's maybe try to work on damaging this one there. Let's go for the 2 and Overwhelm right here. And then we're probably going to use this Whirling Death. Oh, Lifesteal. Nice. Let's go ahead and attack. So this will let him safely block, which will be pretty good. Do we want to save one of these? That one's already dying. Sure. I think let's do this just since we have it for free. Might as well. And let's go ahead and give him Overwhelm. So doing pretty well, although it is unfortunate that did not get our Samira. The good thing is, even without our Samira, we're still getting our Hex Core, and then when we get the attack token, we're still getting the other card as well. Let's drop the Ruined Reckoner. And we can go ahead, let him try to attack, although that Scuttlegeist is a bit scary. Sure, let's go ahead and see what they have. Brood Awakening or Cursed Keeper. Suppose we can go for that one right there. We can let them attack. Fine. I guess they were scared by our one fleeting card, but that's honestly fine with us. That attack would have been a little rough for us, to say the least. I think let's go ahead and drop another Ruined Reckoner. Alright, I was hoping we could maybe get like quick attack. Let's put this one in there.
Have you come to aid your old friend, young fox?
Yes, old man. We heard your call.
Overwhelm, regen, pick an ally, deal 2 to everything else. So even with a 2-2, we are going to struggle. But I think let's maybe go for this here. Actually, hold that thought. He is going to level, so if we give him 2-2, he's actually going to hit high enough power that they won't be able to deal with him. So now we can use a Midnight Raid. And GG. Alright. Bit unfortunate we didn't get our Samira, but it still went out alright. When you play a slow spell that targets a single ally, copy it onto me. Alright, so that's obviously for our stances that Udyr would make. But I think we're fine. Plan to grant me 2 keywords. Last Breath. Give me an Manage Gem. I think I should just get this because it's cheap. Let's go for the shop here. Health potion on that. Create a 0-cost counterfeit copies. I think we actually will, just because it's further going for our goal of trying to play a bunch of cards every single round. This would scale with our extra damage. Swindle. Sure, we'll buy just 1 copy for the item, but I think we are fine. Let's go ahead and go to cut a card. Let's get rid of the captain, and let's go for Fiora. All right, let's get rid of Swindle. Let's get rid of Elegant Edge. We'll hold on to the other 2. I'm a little bit worried. I think I'm going to try to pass. Okay, there we go. I didn't want to drop our Samira and then use their challenge card to have Fiora immediately kill her. So we'll drop Samira here. We have a very full board, but this should be fine. let's go for a stylish shot. Well, I was gonna say first, but honestly, copying the stylish shot could be not too bad. Although I might want to copy Ruined Reckoner. Sure, let's copy this one here. We'll go for a stylish shot. Drop this.
Will pay for what they did to us.
So we can use the Midnight Raid, and this will let us level. And yes, we will actually be able to hit 11 power. So Fiora will not be able. Well, if she does block us, we should be able to kill her.
Brutal, just how I like it. Blink at you, this should be fun.
I was a little worried that we wouldn't be able to get big enough. We have 2 more mana left. Do we want to play them now? Kind of, just since we still have our attack token. So we'll be able to get that back. We can attack like this.
Blink and you miss me. Everything I've worked for.
And we already have 2 cards down for next round. This should be pretty solid. Alright, let's counterfeit copies the stylish shot. We can use this one right here. I think we'll go for a flare. Go ahead and drop our Bootier. This will give us the attack token, which gives us some more spells to play. Sure, let's go for the free ebb. Although,
Blink and you miss me.
man, our Samira is scaling up like crazy. We can go ahead, attack like this, and honestly, this will probably just be game. Yeah, we could go for like Whirling Deaths here and stuff like that, but it's not even needed. GG. Strike, draw 1, Vampiric Scepter. I think we'll go for the Dragon's Tooth. Although we could, if we could get something like Excavator's Charge or the one for spells, the Focusing Crystal, that could be a lot better. We have 7 rerolls. I think let's try to get something that's a little bit more peak. Deathless, Overwhelm, Elusive. All solid. Deathless just makes her a little bit stickier. Elusive means she can actually attack and doesn't have to worry about dying as much. Both are really good. I think since we're going up against Viego and I just think going to be more removal, I think we'll end up going for the Deathless. But the Elusive could be really, really nice. I'm just worried about her getting killed because we want to play her first thing, meaning she's very susceptible just getting immediately hit with a spell. Hold it, Feral Senses. This is funny, but I feel like we're already creating too many cards. Like, I kind of want to do it, but I feel like it's going to be actually bad. It's funny, but like our Samira is making one with the Spellweavers, one with this. We're making another one with the counterfeit production. So we're already making 3 spells, or 3 cards every single round. We're drawing an extra one right here, and we're going for a Feral Senses. It's like, that is a lot of cards. And so a lot of our cards are just going to get obliterated when we draw them. So this is funny, but I think we'll kind of hold off for right now because I feel like it might backfire. Let's try a reroll. Your units have Evolve. I think that could be pretty good. Our Samira alone is going to be triggering that pretty easily. Because like she has Quick Attack, she has Faded, she has Augment, Overwhelm, Regen, Challenger. So yeah, just her alone, and Deathless now, her alone should be able to trigger that, so sure. Smooth Soloist, nice. Let's go ahead and go there. So Battlesmith. All right, double Udyr means we're guaranteed to draw our Samira. This will be able to be played for free. Stylish Shot, always great to have. Looks like we generated the Swindle. You see we already obliterated a card. Yeah, I think let's just try to drop her. I don't think they should have some combat tricks, especially if they don't have any units on the board.
Excel at making heads turn and roll.
Let's see. What do we want to be doing here? Sure, let's drop this other unit. Let's use a counterfeit production right there. Let's go ahead and use this here. Let's see what we can... Sure, we can go for Cythria. Giving her Overwhelm won't really matter because she can get that anyways. I think let's go ahead and just buff her stats.
New recruit reporting in.
Now let's go for a stylish shot.
Just when you thought you'd seen it all.
I do miss the rally on level up. It is quite nice.
Should be fun.
So we can go ahead, attack like this, and I think we'll let her kill that one. And let's go ahead and see how they block. We might want to use a Whirling Death here. Actually, we'll let them block and see what they do. All right, so we can go ahead and attack like this. And yeah, it's a pretty good turn one. All right, let's open with Swindle. We want to burn as much of our mana or spell mana as we can because we plan on dropping our Udyr. So let's go ahead and drop our Stylish Shot. We can drop him right here. That card is kind of an issue, but I don't necessarily think we'll be able to do something to stop it if they're about to attack.
Lead us to their heart.
All right, let's try to play this to buff her up so she's outside of kill range.
Blink and you'll miss me.
Ball here.
All right, that's fine. Double my power. I think I'd rather play multiple cards.
Wait and quiet. Huh, my mama would love me.
All right, so we got this,
Thrilling.
which is one of the best ones to get because then it gives you another card as well. Quick attack. Let's drop that there.
Try to keep
We could probably attack and end right now. We're kind of taking our time at the moment.
blink and you'll miss me.
Sure, I guess that's another copy of Udyr. All right, so we're one card away.
No problem.
We're going to attack like this. Actually, we might. I mean, they should be able to survive if they, block these. So hopefully they do, because we are able to level her up. So we're going to get another rally, another spell, and just try to keep this going. All right, perfect. So we're not technically ending yet.
Blink and you'll
Doing a
miss
ton of damage though. And then right here, go for a Stylish Shot. This should trigger, another rally. And then we can just keep playing more. And this is going to be pretty crazy. Nice, GG.
miss me.
All right, that was pretty fun. Glad that's working out so well. Whirling Death. It's not bad. Rictus is fine. Yeah, I think we'll go here. It can give us some decent control, but I don't really want to go that route right now. Your spells cost one less. This is going to be massive. We're already playing a lot of spells that are very cheap or just one cost. So make them cost nothing is going to help us just go so much harder. That'll be very, very good. Iceborne Legacy, Ice Shards, Judgment. When an ally dies, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. Let's actually leave here and see. So we have another shop up there. It gives us a little bit more nexus damage. I don't think that really matters for us, though. We have 5 rerolls. See if we need something a little bit better. Card you draw costs 1 less. I think that'll be perfect. Again, we're just trying to play as many cards as possible so we can level up as fast as possible and start triggering those rallies, because when we do, we're buffing up our whole board from our 6-star. We're generating more combat tricks or more spells. We can try to keep getting more rallies. Let's go ahead and go for the item chest. So, Soldier. Well then, let's get rid of all of these. All right, little sad, so we did not draw our Samira. Let's drop this one right here.
This is our Viego.
Do we want to play him right away? Sure. Let's drop this here, kill that unit. So we'll be able to play our Udyr.
Ancient enemies are returning.
Then young fox, lead us to their heart.
I think let's go for a Dashing Dandy just for that draw.
Me? Yeah, I'm with Samira.
Okay, so we do have Samira. Sadly, we can't play her. So that's a little unfortunate. Let's... He's probably just gonna die. Let's actually give him just some extra stats for now.
Stone Bear!
Some of these I feel like we should probably just wait to play. Let's go ahead and put some more counterfeit copies of Samira, though. And we can just attack. Alright, so Whirling Death means he's not quite going to be able to kill that unit, but at least we can make sure the Soul Shepherd dies as well. I think let's play this here. Get another... Oh, wait. I always confuse this one with the other one. That is when you damage the unit, you make a copy of it in hand. So yeah, we can do 2 here, buff up this one so he survives, and then we can let him strike and get the other one killed. Alright, pretty decent. We're not going to play anything else, though. We want to save a lot of these for our Samira, because she has to be the one to actually see the spells or the cards going off. Alright, so we will try to drop her here.
Make a name for myself. Just an
That is some scary-sized units. Let's play this to try to kill her. Let's drop this for our Ruined Reckoner. Alright, we will just block
Don't stand against me.
these to reduce down damage we're taking as much as possible. But we want to keep some of our units alive. Alright, that's a lot of free spells. Let's try to buff her up. And I think we should be able to get... Well, we'll level this round, definitely. I think let's kind of copy the Stylish Shot. We can drop this one here. So there is our level up.
Just how I like it.
And we might be able to do it again. We'll see. Mark of the Isles. Sure. Alright, let's go for our Stylish Shot for the damage. This will let her strike, and then she'll get like 2 spells back. So our Flare, our other Stylish Shot. And we're 3 cards away, so we can just
Try to keep up.
Flare again. Stylish Shot again. We can drop this right here to give us the level up. And now we can immediately attack again. And that'll be GG.
Blink and you miss me.
Poro disintegrates. I guess let's go for this Poro, and we might actually cut it just because we have like 4 copies of it now, and we kind of don't care about it. Let's go here. He's not terrible. It's kind of a mediocre card a little bit, but Overwhelm's nice, the draw's nice, and if we can make him a little bit cheaper, that could be okay. Healer. Yeah, I think let's just get rid of this random Poro. It's fine. And let's go for Viego. Has a lot of Dash and Dandies. I think we'll actually risk holding on to it. The draw can actually be pretty... Oh no, that was our Samira. That's unlucky. Let's drop this here. That was very unlucky. Our Samira was the thing that got obliterated. Let's drop our Udyr.
Follow the old ways.
I guess him being a 1 cost means that these ones don't get actually that big of a cost reduction. Sure, let's play that because it's fleeting. Let's give him the 2/2.
Here is I summon you.
Sure, let's get more of the Whirling Deaths. Drop this here, and we will attack. would like to kill Viego if possible. Actually, we'll attack with both, because if Viego blocks either of them, we can throw down a Whirling Death. Alright, so let's just drop this right here. Get him killed. I mean, the Plunder's not going to be that hard to get off. Yeah, I think let's just go ahead and deal 2 to everything else. Would kill their other unit. I think we'll maybe save that.
Ball here.
Well, that is definitely unfortunate. We could try to roll for the lifesteal, or not the lifesteal, but the spell shield. There it is. I think let's try to drop this just for the draw. Alright, so we now drop a stylish shot. And sure, these will be mostly free, but it's kind of the only thing we can spend it on. Draw 2, we're at 10 cards. That would be a little much. Let's counter for copies the draw card. Alright. Let's go ahead and try again. We're getting some good cards, but...
Either slow them.
Let's see. We could let this guy strike and kill that one. Sure. That's... actually, let's go here. We're letting our unit survive. We're killing the other one. It's, yeah, not too bad. We're taking a decent amount of damage, but... Oh, we got our Samira. That is pretty big. These are fleeting, so let's use them here. And let's give our units regen just so we can try to get some blockers going. We're at 8 cards, which is a little rough because we are going to overfill. But I don't necessarily, like, if we play these, we're just going to keep getting more and more cards. Yeah, we're gonna have too many, which is a little sad. All right, let's go ahead and go for our Samira. They might immediately kill her, but at least she is deathless.
Wait, say that second part again.
Let's drop this here. Let's go for our Ruined Reckoner.
Pay for what they did to us.
Deal 2 to everything or destroy unit's equipment. I think we could drop this here to just deal 2 to everything. Could be pretty nice. But I think let's go for the Shaman's Call. And let's just try to scale her up a bit. We're going to let her get a free attack. We want her to be as big as possible before then. Use it on stance swap. Use it on the draw. I think let's use it on the draw.
Don't hold anything back. I won't. Try to keep up.
All right, let's play this for free. That is kind of what we were hoping that we'd get.
My mama
More
would
cards.
love
Man, that unit got big. And that's actually free because one less from being a spell, one less for us drawing it. Sure, let's go again.
miss me.
All right, not terrible. I think let's play this right here.
Isn't it thrilling? A flock.
Sure, let's go for that one there. All right, I think let's just go ahead and let her attack.
Keep up. This should be fun. Isn't it thrilling?
So now we can attack again with everyone. Now, this will probably just end the game, but we're one card away from being able to get another rally, and with the cards we have, especially the fact we're going to be generating more, we potentially could have gotten another rally as well. So overall, I think this build is actually doing pretty well. All right, that was pretty interesting. This is definitely a fun build. I don't think it's necessarily stronger than the other one, but this is just another way to play Samira, especially trying to just get a lot of back-to-back rallies or just triggering her card effect rally. Normally with the other build of the Chase Guns, Crown Guard, and like an Overwhelm Relic, you don't really need Samira to ever generate those rallies for you. You're normally able to end without them, just her leveling once. But here, it is actually pretty crazy, and I think that like the threshold for the amount of damage that you could potentially do is actually going to be pretty crazy, because you could, in some situations, be able to trigger multiple rallies with her in a single round, which is buffing up your whole board, giving them that extra damage from your 6-star. So it's definitely a fun and different way to play Samira, and that was kind of the goal. I just wanted to find a different build that I thought worked on her, and I think this one definitely does. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, a like and subscribe is always appreciated, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.